What is up, YouTube? This is your host here, Tyrant 10, presenting you a Let's Play that is a tribute to a previous Let's Play that I have done. It's pretty much the exact same. It's a tribute to a Let's Play that not only it was legitimately my first one, but it's also the very first Doom game that I have played. In the past, my videos of the regular Doom 64 were, of course, from low-tech and lower standards. So one of the reasons why I'm redoing this is not only for updated commentary, but for updated graphics and whatnot. And not only this is appealing to old fans of Tyrant 10, for those who subscribe to me and who are looking forward to more Doom stuff, because I could say that's probably one of my more popular series of Let's Plays, but also for people new, just to check out what new additions I am presenting, because this is not an ordinary Doom 64, mind you. This is a Let's Play of Doom 64 EX. The difference between Doom 64 EX and the regular one is that not only there are far more options for customization of your graphics and whatnot, because this is more solely run on the computer-wise, but it also allows you to, well, more emphasis on those options. It presents them in a much more beautiful, more smoother way. You can also adjust the size of things and the brightness of things without really losing that edge, what made Doom kind of stand out. Like, you know, it was basically made for a dark, you know, scenery, but you also don't want everything to be super gritty and super dark, but it also still keeps that feeling for you. Now, another different thing is, for those who remember, in my previous Let's Play, I have done I Own Doom. In this run, we're going to do Watch Me Die. The reason why I'm not doing Nightmare is because I'd rather not deal with respawning monsters. That's the only difference between that and that. And I probably think it's more damaging. I can't be certain. I just really do not prefer the respawning monsters. So, enough of introductory shenanigans. We are back in the fray with Jumbers and Pinkies. So, for a quick cap, for those who are new, this is my favorite Doom game of all time. It was the very first Doom game that I have played, and when I did play it, I was a wee little piglet, if you can say. I was a wee little teacup piglet, and I was all like, squee! No, I wasn't like squee. I was literally, this kind of was my first horror game that I played. Perhaps Resident Evil got to me first, but I never tried playing Resident Evil more than I did Doom. I don't know, I guess survival horror wasn't my thing, and more of a shooter horror aspect. Shooter survival? Is that a genre? Shooter survival horror? I guess that's what you call Dead Space, but enough about that. I never finished this game as a kid because I got frightened to heck. Because, yeah, I was a kid, and especially the Pinkies really got me. And one particular monster that we are going to come up soon, which I am still not looking forward to because I really hate this monster. But anyways, since I played the game enough, and especially the first level, because it's the first level, it's almost been played to death by almost everyone who has been playing Doom 64. I know every single item and secret and whatnot, and I'll try not to die. I'll try not to die. It's, well, it's a hit or miss for me on the next level I'm about to do. So, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna grind up some Pinkies, ship them off to a meatpacking industry, all in one good pile. Delicious. Can make mounds of ham sandwiches out of that. But where's the cheese? Well, you're gonna have to milk the goat of hell if you want cheese. I'm sorry to say, there are no cows for cheese, only goats. And not the kind of goats that you want to be milking. Oh, no sir. Anyways, there's also another few differences between Doom 64 and Doom 64 EX. Some of the lighting textures are obviously different, because in the Doom 64 one, I think it has a lot more rays of darkness, whereas this one, it's more or less kind of like spiraling from this pillar. I believe it's the same thing as Doom 64, but it's less noticeable in this one. So yeah, if you've been following up to me to this point, you've been noticing I've been destroying these innocent-looking barrels, which actually has a use if you hold on to your shorts and let me explain. Now that we've cleared out pretty much all the enemies, we can go nab our secrets. Go across this, activate the switch, go to this corner, shoot the barrel down here, grab your tasty supercharge, and just like everybody knows, or for those who know, who've been with me since either the beginning or newer Doom series, I love to leave levels with as much as possible, and in this case it's actually pretty damn vital, because what I'm about to do is kind of recommended. Now, after I got that mega armor, what I'm going to show off is something I didn't actually do in my regular Doom 64 episodes. I'm just trying to remember if I got everything. I'm not forgetting anything. You see this blood puddle? Door. Secret passage, which absolutely does really nothing. It just spawns 2 zombies and some extra ammunition. Which, that actually was what I wanted to avoid getting hurt. Now, hopefully I did this right. If you destroy every single barrel in the stage, a secret passage will open up to a secret level. If you destroy this barrel, it will give you just enough time to reach it. There it is. And that's what you're supposed to do, because pretty much if you destroy any other barrel, you would not have any time to get to this secret. So, yeah. Congratulations. You found Hectic. Only the best will reap its rewards. Oh, yeah. I think in my previous one, I didn't want to do this because it actually access to a pretty much broken feature of the game. But if you do complete this, you do get that broken feature of the game, which pretty much grants you God mode. But you can very much turn it off or pretty much ignore it. But I am doing this level just for the challenge, because even if I beat this level or do not, I get to the second legit level. Yellow key. Blue key. Wait, yellow. What? Orange? Why did I say yellow? I'm confused. Apparently I'm colorblind. Now, these items are always traps. Never go after these items. Except this one. In fact, if you're so precise, if you speed up and run back, you can actually grab that armor and not get stomped by that thing. I think in this one, that platform lowers down and parts from the ceiling come and squish and mush ya. And in this one, you just instantly explode. My favorite way of doing this is actually to grab this key first, which will actually spawn something pretty nasty. Resurrects! Did I grab all the ammo? Yes, I did. Now, you really do want to take as less damage as possible, just like any common sense thing. But, yeah. Next, I am going to do this one because I still have 100 everything. So, yeah. Pretty much the strategy for that Erectatron room is try to grab the rocket launcher as soon as you can and kind of get to a corner and bypass them so you have the larger whiff to avoid them. And hopefully the other 2 Erectatrons will shoot the one that's kind of in the way-ish. So you have a chance to, you know, do what you need to do and kill one of them and then have a much easier time. That room is pretty much self-explanatory. Platforms go up and down. Arrows shoot at you every time when you move across one. So, yeah, you need to use upper platforms across of you as actual guards. And if you're pretty precise, you won't take any damage whatsoever. This one is probably the most finicky of them all, because either it's a hit or miss one. Basically, after grabbing that blue key, this lava will lower down, and if you fall, you will die. Well, a slow, painful death, and these walls will open up with Hell Knights. So, yeah, you gotta kill those before you actually get to finish this segment. So, let's do this. My recommendation is just to try and stay in one corner and hope to God they flinch and decide not to shoot. And I made it out with 50 health. Woo! So I completed Hectic with... sir, excuse me. Let me chainsaw the switch. And yeah, we completed Hectic. And now we are on the Terraformer. What does this unlock? It unlocks Features Mode, which I'll show you real quick. It allows you to access to warp levels, invulnerability, health boost, weapons, and actually a couple things that are EX exclusive. So yeah, if you really want to break the game, then go ahead and do that, but I have no intention of doing that, yeah. So let's continue on with the game. In this stage, it's a little more challenging. Of course, it should be that way because levels are progressing on, so they should get a little harder, either by the amount of enemies or the amount of hazardous traps. I think this level introduces my favorite weapon of all. I believe. It's actually been quite some time since I practiced up on this game. So yeah, it kind of still leaves that nostalgic factor of me playing this game blindly, which I did in the first Doom 64 run. Well, that's not true. I played, like what? The first 6 levels or 5 levels? Knowing knowledge, but then the rest of the levels were pretty much blind because, yeah, that's how far I got in as my childhood before I quit at one point because of a certain monster. I am not kidding you. Hey, with EX control, with EX, you can also modify your controls a lot more than you can before. And you know what I really do wish was an actual upgrade that Features had involved, which was a permanent light amplification. I would really love that. Oh, hi. Ooh, new weapon. You got the chain gun. You're going to blast everything away. Chain gun is absolutely great for flinching demons because it fires way more bullets than any other gun you currently possess at the moment. But it eats up a lot of ammo. Hey, that's not nice, Mr. Shotgun Guy. Now, technically, all these freaking... hey... Technically, it seems like almost all these zombies look and shoot like they have a pistol, but it hurts like a goddamn shotgun. I don't know why that is. If I remember correctly, that disappears, and this just warps around the bloody place until it finally stops at one platform or another, which you just pretty much have to wait. And then after you grab it, monsters will appear. What I am not too familiarized is with the difficulty changed. I obviously can expect a lot more monsters, but I don't know exactly when and where these monsters will be popping up. Now, the solution to this is that any switch that has monitors to the side of it will crush you from the ceiling above, below, sideways, question mark. One without will lower down the actual real one, and holy moly, get out of my face! My personal bubble has been popped. Leave me alone. I do not like imps in my personal space. Alright? They kind of smell, just a little bit. They smell like corn chips. Anyways, hey, meatball. Well, no, that's actually not meatball. Well, actually, no, it's not meatball. The original Doom had meatball projectiles. This one has actual fiery projections, kind of-ish, maybe? I don't know. But, yeah, what I was saying before is that I'm going to try and leave as much nostalgic factor as possible by kind of making this blind as much as I can. But then at the same time, I also want to be a little knowledgeable about this game for those who want to rate the game for themselves, because I think this is a pretty fantastic game, even though I don't really see much talked about it at all. Oh, by the way, if you activate that odd-looking monitor wall there, you'll find the secret area. But yeah, not many people really talk about this. I guess it's, I don't know if it's safe for me to say this, but the black sheep of the Doom series? I don't know. I am not a super hardcore Doomer, so I guess I have no rights to say that. But, I have played a lot of the Doom, so I guess I can say I'm a avid Doom fan, just not a super hardcore man. And, you know, I'm not putting that in a bad term. It's just, you know, I guess I haven't purposely sought out, you know, I don't know. I guess you could just call me just a regular gamer who just fawns of Doom, and especially of Doom 64, who's just not so concentrated on the other aspects of it. I guess trivia-wise, maybe. I mean, I am kind of interested on some trivia, but I'm not super inclined to know every single thing. But yeah, like I said before, it's definitely my favorite game, because from its predecessors, it has much updated graphics, and for those who know me, I am not much about story or graphics. I am very much an old time gamer, so I much prefer actual gameplay than actual story. I think I took the long way around, but that's okay. But yeah, and this game pretty much plays the way I kind of wanted it to. Right amount of difficulty for whatever you wanted, and wait a minute, I think in the original Doom, I think that actually closed. I can't be completely sure. Either that or I was being a complete ninny and backed into the wall or something. Holy moly. Oh yeah, this thing, which kind of scared the bejesus out of me because it was super loud and came out of nowhere when I very first did this. Jeez. And no, I just remembered that my favorite weapon's not in this stage. It's, I believe, either the next one or the next one after that. After that being crushed down, you can access to a new area. Don't you guys can tell that I love to interrupt myself and get onto new topics? Welcome to Tyrant King 10, baby. Where there are zombies and more zombies to kill. So yeah, I don't know every single secret of the entire game. I'm sorry, I won't be able to show off every single one, but I will try showing off as much as I can. I guess it also kind of leaves it up to people who are somewhat interested into the game and try to explore things that I haven't found, so the entire game is not completely ruined to them. But of course, there will be other guides and walkthroughs of this game that will show every single thing. And if I remember right, in the original Doom 64, I'm not sure if they fixed it in this version, but there's actually a few secrets that were glitched, and you can't even get them ticked off as your secret. I don't know if it was you actually accessed it, but it actually did not count as a secret. Whoa, lag! No, not right now. But or that the secret area itself was completely inaccessible. Oh, no wonder I'm getting really banged up. I have no bloody armor. So yeah, hubba-dubba-dub makes everything go round. So after we activate this switch, this gets pulled down, and I believe there's a secret around here somewhere. Aha! I believe that's after lowering down the yellow platform. I believe. Do not quote me. I'm a very dangerous person to quote. Because I give bad advice sometimes. And when I give bad advice, people laugh. I guess that's my job. I don't know. Maybe it is. Like I said, I'm saving up these beautiful items for later grabbing. Because I believe there's an imp right here. And just in case, for some reason, I suck for 1 second, I'll get hit and then I'll ruin my thing. So, I'm going to grab these beauties real quick, and then well, I can indefinitely upload my video times, but I also don't want to expose way too much than I already need to. So I do hope that I get 100% secrets in this one, because that'd be kind of great, keeping my roll of secrets going on for as long as I can. But I will say that I have discovered a lot more secrets than I have before in my original Doom, and I'll try to remember if I can see them. But yeah, so this is Tyrant King 10 and a Let's Play of Doom 64 EX. For those who are new, I will be labeling question of the video in the description. Just leave a comment answering that question of the video, and if you want, add more comments to it. I love to read them. So, this is Tyrant King 10, ending the first episode, as we will see you in 8 minutes, wow, almost 9 minutes, in main engineering. Peace, see you the next time.